Black, total silence. Then, underground cave, no sky, no stars, nothing. He has never seen the sky. His entire life, 25th Bam has lived underground, in a cave below a tower so vast it reaches beyond the clouds. No family, no name anyone gave him with love. No idea what the world looks like above him. The only thing he has is Rachel. She comes down to visit him, brings him food, tells him stories about the stars at the top of the tower. And one day she tells him she's going to climb, and she can't take him with her. She leaves. And somehow, impossibly, the door to the tower, a door that only opens for those chosen by its guardian, opens for Bam, on its own. He didn't choose to enter the tower. He chose Rachel. The tower just happened to be in the way. That choice, following someone you love into something that could kill you, is the foundation of one of the most complex, emotionally devastating manhwa ever written. Act 1. The tower has rules. Bam doesn't know any of them. Visuals. The tower in full scale, impossible size. A civilization inside a structure. The tower is enormous in a way that defies imagination. Each floor is the size of the North American continent. Hundreds of floors, each with its own cultures, languages, ecosystems, and power structures. At the top, somewhere unreachable, sits a god-king named Zahad, who climbed to the peak, claimed it, and sealed the tower from the outside world. Nobody reaches the top now. Nobody is supposed to. People enter the tower one of two ways. You're chosen, Irregular, selected by Hedon, the ancient guardian, tested as you climb. Or you're an Irregular, someone who opens the door themselves, from outside, without being chosen. Irregulars are treated like threats, like viruses, because every time one entered the tower in history, the world changed. Bam is an Irregular. Hedon meets him and immediately knows. He gives Bam a test designed to be essentially impossible. Pop a ball guarded by a massive steel eel. No training, no weapons. A woman named Yuri Zahad, princess of the king himself, happens to be watching. She lends him one of her personal weapons, a Shinsu blade called the Black March, a weapon that doesn't respond to just anyone. It responds to Bam, without hesitation. He passes. He moves to the next floor. He has no idea what he just walked into. Act 2. The people he finds on the way up. Visuals. The floor of tests. A vast grassy plain. Dozens of strangers. Competition and survival. The floor of tests is where Bam forms his team. And the team matters as much as anything else in this story, because Tower of God is fundamentally about connection in a world designed to destroy it. Kun Aguero Agnes, exiled from one of the Tower's most powerful families for a scandal involving his sister. He sees Bam, assesses him in 30 seconds, and decides this Irregular kid is the most interesting thing he's encountered. He becomes Bam's strategist and closest friend, and he is always working 17 plans ahead of whatever anyone else thinks is happening. Rak Wraithraiser, a giant crocodilian warrior who considers Bam a small black turtle worth collecting. His attachment to Bam becomes one of the most unexpectedly moving relationships in the series. They survive the floor of tests together. Bam reunites with Rachel, and then, at the moment of their final test, Rachel pushes him into the abyss. She tells the world he died saving her. She continues climbing. He survives, and a woman named Hwa Yun approaches the boy who just had his entire world ripped away and says, "I'll help you climb if you do exactly what I say." Act 3. Jyu Viole Grace, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Visuals: 5 years later, a different person. Same face, cold eyes. Bam re-emerges 5 years later with a new name. Jyu Viole Grace. Slayer candidate of FUG, the most feared criminal organization in the tower. Cold, remote, brutal in a way the boy who chased Rachel into the tower never was. He's not dead inside. That's the thing that makes it hurt to watch. He's protecting his friends from FUG by being exactly what FUG wants him to be. Every moment of Viole is a performance he's paying for with pieces of himself. He eventually reunites with Kun, with Rak. They can see what the last 5 years cost him. The story becomes about whether someone who's been hollowed out by grief and obligation can find their way back, not to who they were before the betrayal, because that person is gone, but to something new. And always, underneath everything, Rachel, who keeps climbing, who knows something about Bam's past and refuses to tell him, who represents the most complicated question the series keeps asking. Can you keep loving someone who hurt you? Should you? What do you actually owe the person who gave you a reason to exist? Tower of God has been running since 2010, over 600 chapters. The anime is on its 2nd season, and this story is not over. Every time it seems like Bam is about to get something he deserves, the tower takes something else. The tower does not reward goodness. It rewards will. And Bam has more of it than anyone who has ever entered. Tower of God is the most lore-dense manhwa on this channel. I will be making dedicated videos for the Zahard system and why he sealed the tower, every irregular in history and what they changed, and the theory about what Bam actually is, which the manhwa has been building toward for 15 years. Subscribe to Gatescroll so you don't miss any of it. New video every day. Comment below, Rachel, greatest villain in manhwa history, or tragically misunderstood? That debate is going to fill this comment section, and I want to watch it happen. I'll see you in the next